Check out this baby over here. It's the BMW F450 GS. Looks like a big GS, but it's a 450cc, just launched here at EICMA 2025. And it looks close to the one that BMW presented last year at EICMA. So it's close to the concept, but now we have the full spec sheet and the price list. Let's come on this side because I want you guys to see the two variations that you can get, the Black Storm and the red. Let's check out the price list over here because it's very important. This is a very competitive price on the twin-cylinder market. It's 7,590 euros for the black one, and for the red one you get to pay like 8,060. And of course the trophy one has to be the most expensive with a white frame and this beautiful color scheme that resembles a lot with the big brother, the big GS. This one being 8,380. The engine, it's a new build-up from BMW that produces 48 HP. The overall weight with a full fuel tank, it's 178 kilograms. So you can add up some luggage and the bike still gets underneath the 200 kilograms marker. What I think it's very important, and it's a bit of a difference when it comes to pricing, the wheels. You have to buy this one because if you're an adventure rider like me, you have to buy it with the spoke wheels. The cast ones, you can damage them very easy, but this is an option and BMW for sure will make it possible for everybody to buy. You can add up the pannier system from BMW, the rear rack from BMW, also the engine quads over here, and most important, the wind protection can be different because of those windshields, which are very helpful for long hauls. In regards of electronics, you have traction control, you have ABS cornering, you have the BMW connected ride over there with that large dash, and you can also add up the Navi system. Fuel tank can handle 40 liters of fuel. You can manage around, BMW says you can manage around 350 kilometers. So that's a good thing. If you ride it at a slow pace, might be 350. But most important is that BMW came up with an optional easy ride clutch, ERC system, which provides automatic operation and eliminates the need for a rider to use the clutch lever during riding. So you still have the lever over here, but it has also a centrifugal clutch that helps you go along like a, let's say, scooter.
I'm Mark Webber.
Mark Webber.
I'm the lead engineer for this.
Webber, like the Formula One guy.
Like the Formula One, not that fast.
Okay, but fast
and not
enough.
familiar as well. Yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
No problem.
Great. Hi.
It's a big chance for us to talk with the expert on the site, Mr. Webber, Mark Webber.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Tell me, you're the expert for this model. You came up with some interesting stuff regarding the engine, and it's that clutch. It's the clutch that actuates by itself.
Exactly. So it's called easy ride clutch. So it supports you during drive off, but also with a huge off-road capability. You have to imagine that's normally a regular anti-hopping clutch.
Okay.
Together with an attached flywheel system. So you can imagine like a scooter.
Okay.
But combined with a regular clutch. Yeah.
What about the lever?
Yes, that's the point. So if you have a scooter, you would not be able to engage a clutch and open it by purpose manually. And you also do not have a transmission, a regular one. So this clutch only interacts during engaging with the bike. So you raise your RPMs, you go to the throttle, and then those flyweights will go out. Clutch is closing, so it's an always open system. So even if you have first gear engaged, you can still move the bike. So the flywheels will run out, clutch will close at a certain RPM, depending on how many throttle demand you put onto it, and then it's closed, so you can drive off. So that works in any gear. Of course, you should not do it in too high gears, because it's bad for the clutch of the friction. And the benefit, because you notice the recluse clutch from KTM, right? So the benefit of this one is if you ride downhill, or even when you decelerate and close the throttle, you still have engine brake.
That's
the unique thing. That's the unique thing of this ERC from BMW. that you have there some kind of ramp features, so the flywheel weights will not drop in.
Okay.
They will keep engaged close to idle mode.
So this is a first for you guys. BMW made it. It's
Yes.
like your system.
It's not our system. We develop it together with a supplier, of course.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to test it. Have you tested it?
Multiple times.
The first feeling of this clutch, it's like I don't know. Just put it in gear, then you roll the throttle, and
at
things
first
happen.
you're a little bit of nervous and anxious because, right, you can put in first gear and just release the clutch and nothing will happen.
Seriously.
Yeah, and then you are still wondering, okay, and then you pull the throttle, and then if you first time recognize when it's engaging, then you're just smiling and have a lot of fun.
Okay.
So, like I said, it helps you on the road as well as when you are off-road. On-road, especially in traffic conditions, when it's really
it helps
blocked,
a lot.
traffic jams and so, right, you are not get your hands so tired that quick.
Will you make it possible for other models to have this system, or you will keep it just for the 450?
Of course, it's an option to put it as well in other modules, so this one will be the first one to have it. But the noticeable thing, you always still have to manual shift, right?
Okay.
So it's not an automatic like on our big GS, the ASA system.
You put it in drive and that's it.
So you need to manually shift, but you don't need the clutch. So we have also the Shift Assist Pro, so you can shift the gears up and down.
It's very, very
and
interesting.
You're totally free.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
What about the suspension system? It's like a closed cartridge. What's happening inside that system? How much millimeters of travel do you get out of this one?
So out of this one, actually, it's 180 millimeters in the front and 180 in the back as well. So in the front with the version, the red one, Style 1 version beginning, we have an adjustable suspension as well, so you can adjust compression and rebound as well. And on the rear shock absorber, it's in German it's WAD system, it's some way-dependent damping, right? The more progressive damping will happen.
So this somehow adapts to, I don't know, the kilograms that you add up and the rider weight.
No,
so everything
it's not
goes.
about the rider weight. It's depending on the travel the rear wheel does.
Okay. The spring has a different
spring load
load.
gets more and more progressive. So
so it's like a progressive spring.
So even when it's only 100 millimeter compared to other bikes which use 200, 230, 250, right? You'll still be capable to really good off-roading because of this progression in the spring system.
The wheels are the ones like made in the same manufacturer that you make for the big GS, the spoked ones, or a different version?
It's the same version.
They can handle that much stress as the ones on the big
Of course
GS?
they can handle this fantastic.
Because this is, you know, a huge
this
question.
one is just the castle wheels, right?
So
it's,
I saw those ones,
wheels,
but I think everybody will love to have with those ones.
Of course, because they look awesome.
If you think about going off-road with this one, this is the first thing that you need to change.
Yeah, but you also with this wheel set, you can go off-road without any problem.
Yeah, I can imagine, but let's face it, if you want to do like long hauls and everything, it might be useful to have those hard knockers on them.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this information. It's pretty cool, and I can wait to test it. Hopefully, we will have it like.
Definitely, you will.
We will hit the market like in January or something like that.
It's beginning next year's March, April roundabout in Europe first, and then we expand to all other markets where we offer that bike.
We like that the price is at an, I don't know, human area.
It's a very decent price level. So for the entry-level bike, the black base version, it's in Germany, 7,200 euros. So it will be a difference wherever you buy the bike, because of taxes and all that stuff, right? And in Germany, it ends up this version with 7,990 euros.
Oh, so it's even cheaper than Italy, because Italy right now it's 7,000, close to 8,400. That's good. That's very good. It's a very good price, and considering the competition, you guys put it like close by.
If you're looking for a great bike for off-road, on-road, with huge capabilities in the A2 class with this 48 horsepower, right? Compared to the market, here you get the best value for your money.
What about the engine service intervals, like a normal bike? Nothing to worry about.
Service intervals like
10,000 kilometers and that's it. Okay. Vibration level has to be like on a twin.
On a twin, on a
it has a balancing shaft and everything.
We have one balancing shaft with this crank pin offset of this 130 degrees.
Okay.
So that's why it's a very lightweight engine that helped us to keep the overall weight also at a very low end. So it's 178 kg for the base version. So which is also quite good, I would say, right?
Most of the
bikes
I like that
power,
too. I like that you get a little more power than expected, because it's like 48. It's good, and you can make it A2 compliant and everything.
And as well, the 43 Newton meter torque.
Yeah, so it's good, but it's close to the half of the RPM range, 6,000, I think.
Yeah, 6,700.
So you have to rev it up a bit in order to get the juice. But things can be adjusted maybe with a different flywheel to make the torque down under, or just by changing the gear.
Yeah, but then you will have some issues with the homologation, of course, because you change the emission system as well, but yes.
Yeah, but the bike, it's like a canvas right now. You can add up lots of optional parts from you guys. And also, if you think about riding like hard competitions, maybe, I don't know, some rally rides and stuff like that, you can play with it and make it even better than
Wherever
it is.
you want to go, this will be your companion.
Can't wait to test it. Thank you so much for this interview.
You're
It was
welcome.
a pleasure.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye.
Cheers. I want to get on the bike because it's important to check out if this bike can handle a tall rider like me, 1.84 meters. The seat height seems to be adapted for even lower persons, but I'll have to check if my knees are that crouched or the position is good for long hauls. Thank you. Feels pretty lightweight.
Can I try with you?
Yeah, no problem.
For to try the second?
Yes. So I'll be heading with a passenger on the road. We check the suspension to see if everything is working. 43 millimeters of suspensions, and the cool part about it, it's adjustable. The front and rear suspension, it's adjustable, so you can dial in for you to make it a bit easier to work with and to make it a more comfortable ride. It's so slim in between your legs. The handlebar is in close reach, and seems pretty fun to ride because it's slim in between your legs, just like an enduro bike, easy to shift from a leg to another. It seems so fun. I can't wait to test it. It really looks fun. But hopefully the engine power and the overall weight of the bike, it's a good mix, so it will feel alive and ready to, I don't know, tackle hard enduro pads, because everybody's thinking about this when they buy a GS. So while sitting, not that crouched, so the seat height is complementary for any kind of rider, even for those who are not as tall as me. You will have enough to ride, and I'm close to all my sole on the ground. Yeah, the same thing. It's like with the rivalry remains on the market. It's with KTM and CF Moto in this area. But what we want to see the most is a comparison in between these three, that we will make it possible as soon as this bike is launched for the media, and we'll get to the market, I think, next thing March 2026. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned, because we're coming up with more videos like this one from EICMA 2025. Cheers!